spread your hand, your fingers wide open around the cap of your knee. Okay, and
ordering the one who prayed badly likewise, saying, when you make ruku', place your palms on your knees, then spread your fingers out,
okay,
then remain like that until limb takes its proper place.
And wait until everything go in its place. Don't go and keep swinging and rushing yourself to go up. You go down for ruku' bound and wait. And what did the Prophet ﷺ used to do to his back now? Look. وَكَانَ يُمَكِّنُ يَدَيْهِ مِنْ رُكْبَتَيْهِ كَأَنَّهُ قَابِضٌ عَلَيْهِمَا وَكَانَ يُفَرِّجُ بَيْنَ أَصَابِعِهِ. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam orders a man to take his time. And after this he said, وَكَانَ يُجَافِي وَيُنَحِّي مِرْفَقَيْهِ عَنْ جَنْبَيْهِ. Okay? Now the elbow, your arms, not to be stick to your side. This have to be away from your side. Okay? And mirfaq, your elbow, your arms. Okay? And what else?
He used to spread them himself, not to be in a compact position, and he kept his elbows away from his sides.
Watch now here. You see? Away from my side.
Right.
And now what he said about the back.
When he made ruku', he would spread his back and make it level.
I want you to watch my back. You don't make your back to be like a curve. You want to get your back to be almost straight. The head, back, everything one level. To such a degree, if you put a water here, look, I want you to learn how to level this. You see how the head up? This is wrong. The way down is wrong. Everything needs to be level.
Such that if water were poured on it, the water would stay there.
Can you imagine this position now? You put in water in your back, this water is not going to be tilted this way or that way. Again, palms on the calf of the knee, fingers spread wide open, arms away a distance from your side, your back is straight, your head in the same level.
When you make ruku', put your palms on your knees, spread your back flat and hold firm in your ruku'.
Position of ruku'. Now the necessity of taking your time in ruku'. وَكَانَ يَطْمَئِنُّ فِي رُكُوعِهِ. And the Prophet ﷺ used to take his time during ruku'. And he used to say, أَتِمُّ الرُّكُوعَ وَالسُّجُودِ. He said, complete
the ruku' and sujood. For by him in whose hand is my soul, I surely see you behind my back.
Perfect it, complete it. Don't jump back and forth fast. Straighten yourself. And he said Iman, he saw Iman, which is not perfecting or completing his ruku'. And he's doing what?
He's pecking in his sujood.
Again, read the hadith.
He saw a man praying, not completing his ruku' properly, and pecking in his sujood.
What did the Prophet say to him?
And so he said, were this man to die in this state, he would die on a faith other than that of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
You see, people, how many people who see them nowadays, they pray like this. Allahu Akbar, Subhanallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Sama Allah, Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Allahu Akbar. This. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said this. He saw the man doing this. Say, if he die in this condition, he will die in a different religion. Because this is not the salah of the Muslims. This is not the salah of the Muslims. And the Prophet ﷺ considers this form of prayer is like a stealing, and the worst kind of stealing. He said, أسوأ الناس سرقة الذي يسرق من صلاته. The worst person.
The worst thief among men is one who steals from his prayer.
They ask, O Prophet of Allah, how a person can steal from his prayer? He said,
he does not complete its ruku' and sujood.
You see? So when you're rushing yourself, ruku' and sujood, up and down like this, the Prophet ﷺ may say, you are the worst kind of thief. In the ruku' position, you're supposed to mention the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with dhikr, and there is a different version, and all of them authentic and correct, and been taught by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As example, you may say, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim, which means,
how perfect is my Lord, the Supreme, 3 times.
And sometimes the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to say it more than 3 times. And also, sometimes he used to say, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim wa bihamdihi. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim wa bihamdihi. Subhana Rabbi al-Azim wa bihamdihi, which means,
how perfect is my Lord, the Supreme, and praised be He, 3 times.
Or you may say, Subuhun Kudus Rabbil Malaikati wa Ruh.
Perfect, blessed, Lord of the angels and the Spirit.
In this position of bowing down, what you call it ruku', it is forbidden for a person to recite the Quran. And the Prophet ﷺ, in this regard, he said, under chapter forbidden recitation of the Quran in bowing down,
he said, verily I have indeed been forbidden from reciting the Quran in the ruku' or sujood. In the ruku', therefore, glorify the supremacy of the Lord, mighty and sublime. In it, as for the sujood, exert yourselves in supplication in it, for it is the most likely that you will be answered.
After you finish glorifying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in ruku', now you will get up from this position, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to say when he get up, Sami'a Allahu liman hamida. When he's getting up, he will say Sami'a Allahu liman hamida. When he's getting up, Sami'a Allahu liman hamida.
Allah listens to the one who praise him.
And the Prophet ﷺ commands this. And when he stood up completely, he will say, Rabbana lakal hamd.
Our Lord, and to you be all praise.
So Prophet ﷺ used to raise his hands when he gets up from ruku', the same way like before. Hands facing the Qibla, fingers is not stretched out, not closed completely to the level of the shoulders. So he will get up from the ruku' and he will say, Sami'a Allahu liman hamida. And now when he up completely, he will say, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. The mistakes is that some Muslims they do, when the Imam says, Sami'a Allahu liman hamida, they just getting on the up and saying, Rabbana wa lakal hamd. Rabbana wa lakal hamd supposed to be said after you completely up.